Welcome to our YouTube video on the topic of personal finance and investing. In this video, we will be discussing the journey towards building wealth, specifically focusing on why the first 100,000 can be challenging to achieve, but how the next milestones become comparatively easier. Let's dive in and uncover the secrets to financial success. Charlie Munger, the renowned billionaire investor and vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, believes that the hardest part of amassing wealth is the first $100,000. Many others who have grown their fortunes share this sentiment, with similar thoughts on achieving the first $1 million. Once you reach $100,000, the next milestone tends to come more quickly. Before you know it, you have $200,000, $300,000, and $400,000 in your portfolio. Once you hit the $1 million mark, the second million seems to come around the corner in a fraction of the time it took to accumulate the first. This is reassuring for those who feel that their wealth is growing slowly. But why does it get easier? One obstacle that many people face is actually getting started with investing. Investing often takes a backseat as a low priority and gets continually postponed. Before you know it, you're left wondering how you will retire. How many people do you know who say they'll start investing once they have more money? It's like saying you'll put wood on a fire just as soon as it starts producing heat. You don't invest because you have too much money, you invest because you want more money. Risk is another common excuse for not investing. Many people think investing is too risky and avoid it altogether. But as with many things in life, taking the first step is the hardest. When the finish line seems far away, it's easy to procrastinate and push things off to the future. Achieving the first 100K requires you to do the heavy lifting, meaning you need to personally contribute to the majority of the money. However, once your portfolio reaches a substantial amount, compound interest starts working its wonders. Even though the returns as a percentage may not necessarily increase, the returns in dollar amounts become much larger. For example, if you invest $5,000 and earn a 10% return in 1 year, that's only $500, which may not seem significant. But when you have a $100,000 investment that earns a 10% return, that's $10,000, which is a great start to replacing your salary. And when it reaches $1 million, a 10% return is $100,000, a substantial amount that exceeds the earnings of many jobs. Seeing this significant growth can be exhilarating and motivating. When you first start investing, you may not see significant progress in your portfolio until it reaches a value of $100,000 or more. But once it reaches that milestone, the snowball effect kicks in, and the rate at which it grows accelerates. It's a truly satisfying feeling to see your investments grow into a substantial amount, and that excitement can even speed up the process. As your portfolio grows to a large amount, you'll start looking for ways to grow it even more quickly, because the rewards are substantial. You might consider increasing your income so you can contribute more to your investments, or finding ways to earn better returns to accelerate the growth even further. The realization of the power of compound interest will make you more careful about your spending. Instead of impulsively spending $100 on a meal out, you'll think twice, knowing that investing that money could result in much greater rewards in the future. For example, if you invest $100 and it earns a 10% return in the first year, you'll have $110. In the next year, if it earns another 10% return, you'll have $121, and so on. While $100 may not seem like a large amount, the habit of saving and investing on a regular basis can add up over time. As your wealth grows, you'll have more options available to you, and this becomes more and more obvious. With $100,000 saved up, you can do things that may not be possible for someone living paycheck to paycheck. For instance, if you have the opportunity to take a job with potentially higher income or more room for improvement, but the pay is not steady and commission-based, having savings gives you the freedom to take that risk. If you need a steady paycheck to cover your expenses, taking such risks may not be practical. Similarly, if you've always wanted to start a business but lack the capital, having savings can provide you with the opportunity to pursue that dream and potentially make millions of dollars. There may also be opportunities in real estate, such as a chance to purchase a home below market value, but it comes with significant risks. When you have money saved up, you may be more willing to take on such risks for potential high returns. While it's not always advisable to cash out your investments, having the option to do so for emergencies or once-in-a-lifetime opportunities is a significant advantage. Having more money saved up also allows you to take on more risk with your investments. When you have limited savings, you may be more conservative with your investments to protect your limited funds. But with a larger portfolio, you can diversify and take on more aggressive investments that have the potential for higher returns. Saving money is a wise decision that can lead to financial stability and success in the future. However, the journey to reaching a substantial amount of savings can be challenging, especially for those with limited funds. On the other hand, those with extra money to invest have the privilege of taking a more speculative approach. When investing in stocks, for example, it is easier to be more speculative when you have extra money, and it will not ruin you financially if the investment does not work out. In such cases, you will still have other investments to fall back on. Suppose you have a friend who presents an opportunity to invest in a new business venture. In that case, you will not go broke if it doesn't work out. Unfortunately, people with little money saved do not have the option to invest in such opportunities. This is because their savings are limited and they cannot afford to risk losing their entire savings on a single investment. For those who are still working on reaching the $100,000 milestone, there are ways to speed up the process. Since the majority of the funds are going to be money you personally contributed, you need to focus on increasing the amount you are saving. This is the best way to accelerate the process. In order to save more money on a regular basis, you need to increase your income. This could be done by taking on another job on the weekends or a couple of nights per week where the extra cash can be deposited directly into your savings. Another option is to start a side business that would bring in some extra income. It is essential to be careful when spending on unnecessary items. Do you really want to spend $100 on dinner out, or would you rather reserve that for special occasions and save more money instead? Remember, watching your pennies like this is only temporary until you reach your goal, and you can ease up a little bit. Stay away from large car payments for vehicles that are simply unnecessary, as these expenses are common reasons why people never reach $100,000, let alone $1 million. Once you become familiar with the process of saving and investing, it becomes easier to continue what you're doing. By the time you obtain a substantial amount of money, you'll be used to finding ways to earn extra money and put that into savings. You will also be used to being more deliberate with your purchases and really think about whether or not they are necessary, or if it would be more rewarding to put the money into savings. Furthermore, you will be comfortable taking risks in the process of investing through different market cycles, and you might even learn how to take full advantage of them. Investing in stocks, for example, can be an excellent way to grow your savings over time. However, it is essential to be cautious and do your research to ensure you are making informed investment decisions. Once you reach the $100,000 mark, you can let off the gas a little, according to Charlie Munger. Although the first million is the next milestone, it becomes easier as the majority of your investments will likely be the result of compound interest instead of money you need to personally go out and earn. When stressed about the difficulty of increasing your net worth, it is crucial to remember that it becomes easier, more enjoyable, and more rewarding as time goes on. Saving money is a habit that, when developed, can lead to financial freedom and success. With dedication, perseverance, and patience, anyone can reach their financial goals and achieve a stable and secure financial future. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content on personal finance, investing, and wealth building. Your support means a lot to us. See you in the next video.